Hi, this is Matt Muller with Special Teams Servants. Today we're going to talk about the snap. So we've talked about the stance, we've talked about the grip, we've talked about drills that can make you better at each of these levels. But what it really comes down to is hiking the ball 15 yards and getting it in the punter's hands. So start with your wide base, sink your hips down, grip the ball, leave a little bit of spacing in between. Your guide hand goes on the back, and the ball should be stretched out far enough in front of your face. Let me show you from the side. So the ball is there, the referee's going to put it on the ground. I hate seeing snappers holding it in their hand because that's not the way you get it in the game. Grip the ball, bend your hips, or bend your knees, and you have the ball stretched out in front. You see your arms aren't really stretched out, but the ball is out in front of you. It's not underneath your face mask, it's out in front. So as you go to snap the ball, you want to think about making the number 4. You should be able to see the number 4 that's made with my lower leg, my thighs, and my arms. So the big thing is releasing the ball at the right time. So your hands go from up to over. They're flipped up. So right now your thumbs are on top. They're pointing at the sky for the most part. As you throw the ball through, you release. Thumbs go and point back towards your punter. Based on the level of football you're playing at, your punter might be farther or closer to you, but you always have to remember to point to your target. Okay, so big things: releasing the ball and having all of your major muscle groups fire simultaneously. First, your hands start moving, then your forearms start to move. Your biceps and triceps, you'll feel it in your upper back, and then at the very end, your legs are going to straighten. This is something that comes with practice, but doing thousands and thousands of snaps with bad technique is not helping anyone. So make sure you get someone to evaluate you periodically to make sure you're not developing a bad habit. So again, you grip the ball, the hands are moving back, the forearms, the biceps, the upper back, you'll even feel your legs popping. Always follow through to your target. This is something that you'll need a partner to help you with. Nothing can substitute for hiking the ball to your punter when you're wearing full pads. But on a day like this, when it's summer camp, you can do a few drills by yourself to refine your skills. As I said, you never want to snap ball after ball after ball. You always want to take a little break. So one easy drill, you take the ball, you should always have a little bit of spacing in your hands. Right there, a little gap. If you're left-handed, you'd have a little spacing over here, put the guide hand underneath. But, okay, the ball will be on the ground, and the referee just pick it up, grip it, little spacing, guide hand on the back, and you turn it up over your head. Don't cock your wrist all the way under, okay, just like this, from what you have down here, up above. Just put the ball over your head, don't cock it way back. You're using, you gotta think, fingers, forearms, back. They go in that order. Fingers, forearms, back. Okay? Take a little break. You don't want to do ball after ball. You can even move closer or farther away from your target. Grip the ball, turn it underneath. Fingers, forearms, back. Now, you'd imagine if you do too many of these, you're going to develop bad habits, because this is fundamentally different from hiking the ball through your legs. What we're working on here is the coordination of your fingers, your forearms, and your back, right? That's your mental cue. You got to have a target. And the more you do this, the more it becomes second nature. I don't even really think about it. I've done this so many times. Okay? So as I said, you want to do these drills in full pads. As I pick up the footballs, I can show you the next drill. So this can be for PAT field goal. All the things we've taught you are mostly focused for punts, but they do apply for PAT field goal. So we're in the end zone here. We got the logo from the school right here. And I think it's safe to say that the E in Eagles, the bottom E, is a good target for your holder. Your line in the middle line. Grip the ball. Again, it's forearms, start fingers, forearms back. Follow through. really practice this from the beginning. So you just scored a touchdown, you're running off from the sidelines. Right, you hustle up to the ball, get your feet set. Now all the linemen are going to be getting set, so you better be familiar with standing in this position for a little bit of time. Your kicker will be taking his steps, your holder will be giving you a sign. The referee oftentimes will be standing right here over the ball. You won't even be able to grip it yet. You get your stance. Again, we're aiming for basically right between the L and the E. Okay, follow through. We'll set the ball there again. This time we'll run from the other side of the field. Get your feet set. Okay. In college, I just played as a long snapper, so I was always coming from on the field. Say you're an offensive lineman, come from a shorter distance because you'll already be on the field. It's really important to take time in between each snap. There's no reason for you to be out of breath. Always want to practice the way you play. Ball. Kicker might give you a sign. Right between the L and the E. So these are all drills you can work on. The overhand drill is more for the coordination of your fingers and your forearms and your back. When you put it all together, the release point is very, very important because when you release the ball, that's how it's going to get to the punter. So just keep working, and again, let us know if you have any questions.